Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
You like ghosts and ghosts? Do you have fights and fights and do you have bad dates? Do you like ghosts and ghosts?
Oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh, the thing is, oh.
Hey guys, this is Shannon. You're listening to The Thing Is. Thanks for coming back to join us. I'm here as always with my co-host, Mike Figs.
So happy to be here with the boys.
I want everyone to just look at him. Just everyone look at him with disdain.
Do you feel he is at all apologetic?
He apologizes. I don't know
But
that
I mean,
he
that doesn't mean
feels
anything.
apologetic.
That's what I mean.
No, because if he were apologetic, he wouldn't keep doing it.
That's right. If he was
Right.
apologizing, he wouldn't keep doing
Well, let's
it.
introduce our guests before we berate the co-host. Joining us in the show, both returning guests in the show, both multiple-time guests on the show. It is Ralph Sutton and Aaron Berg of the SDR Show.
Hi.
Welcome, guys.
How are you?
Before the show started, we were discussing, I saw this article online about how it claims that people that are chronically late have time blindness.
Yeah.
And it's trying to like pass away the behavior, but it's like you have a measurement. You have like a measurement in front of you constantly of time passing. So just explain to us.
Yeah. Why were you late?
It's also, by the way, before you
I have
answer,
diabetes.
the reason
I have
the reason why that
diabetes.
makes
I
no
just found
sense.
out I have diabetes.
Fine, sure.
Oh.
Sure.
Is that real?
You guys should
It
feel
does
bad for me,
affect
yeah.
vision, so maybe he couldn't see
True.
what time it
high blood
was.
pressure, diabetes.
Blurry vision.
Yeah.
My father's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. He's not. He's fine.
So things are in my life. It's
So
just
that's
things
why
happen.
this
So
time.
But mainly diabetes.
Which one of those things paused your getting
It was
ready
actually
process?
a Puerto Rican man jumped in front of the train in Fordham.
You? I'm late. ¿Por qué? No, he didn't. You're lying.
I'm telling you,
That's
look
a
it up.
straight up lie.
Go on.
There's
New
a
York
way
Post.
to check it.
Check
Okay.
it out.
Do it right
Check
now.
it out.
Right
Go.
now.
By the way, you have used this as an
fuck,
excuse
I didn't
in the
think
past.
they were both going to pull out their phones at the
New
same
York.
What
time.
train?
Post. Near Fordham.
Metro North. The Metro North train, the Hudson line, Metro North.
He's gonna go through every train.
Line.
I
Man
love
jumps
this.
in
You're looking at
This is
trans
best.
porn on your phone, Berg. Berg.
I thought you
That's
said trans.
porn.
Man jumped in front of
Berg.
trans.
Ralph, you're looking at fucking sugardaddy.com.
The last time I see something is 2017.
Yeah, you
Wow.
don't even have an iPhone, Ralph. Go fuck yourself.
Well, there goes that excuse. So what's the real excuse?
No, I missed the train. I missed the train.
Because you were late. You were just managing your time poorly.
I'm texting the mayor right now to find out if this really happened.
Which mayor? Which one are you texting?
Mandavi.
Malachala.
He was not late. He's fat.
Because the thing is this.
Sorry.
I was going to try and cover
How
it.
dare
Damn
you.
it. You have a job.
Yeah.
If you were late all the time, you would get fired.
This is a job.
Big shout out to Tommy Bahama. I am late all the time, so they moved my clock into 12 for me to help a brother out.
But now that you know that it's 12,
I'm always on time.
well, that doesn't make any sense then.
Okay.
That makes zero sense.
I was supposed to come
that
in
actually
at
is
10.
in your favor less. Because if
Yeah.
you were
Listen,
still
I
late.
can't help. I am who I am. And
No.
I can't help who I am.
You can't.
I can't
All
be
of
perfect.
Instagram is like how to be better than who you are. You just have to go on that
That's what-
algorithm.
my Instagram.
Mine is all bodybuilders
His
and
Instagram
loafers.
is all diabetes.
Mine is like
Dad's
how much
dead.
cold cuts you could put in a
late
sandwich.
excuses.
Millie Bobby Brown countdown.
Top
till she's
10
21.
late excuses.
Someone
be
jumped in front of
great.
the train.
Hey, I'm Mike Figs doing an Instagram for New Yorkers. I'm interviewing people that are habitually late. It's me in the mirror. Well, you're here now.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, to be honest with you, to be 100%
Oh,
honest with you,
okay.
the
Starting now.
Google document said that I thought it was just us today. The Google document
So
states
Shannon doesn't matter.
that you guys were going to be here on August 5th. So I wasn't expecting two of my pals.
So just so I'm clear,
It doesn't matter if it's just me.
but if it's just Shannon, fuck it.
No, I thought it was a little bit more of a laid back episode. We were going to talk
This is a
girls.
problem.
We were going to talk Love Island, and it was going to be the
agree
It's a
with you.
problem.
I
She's your
agree, it's a problem.
partner.
I'm always here on
partner,
time.
and I love
Yeah.
her.
I'm
and I
here
love her.
early.
I love
She
her.
had to help me with a voiceover because you were late.
She's
And
very
I
good.
and
She's
I
good at
edited
helping.
it and got it in
That's
time.
probably
In
why
time.
he showed up
Aaron-
late, because he
Aaron-
knew you had a voiceover.
No, we were
I had a
still
hunch.
done on
I had a
time.
hunch. I knew something would get done. I knew,
You have a sense about things like that. Do you like Capicola or Genoa salami better?
Genoa salami. I don't know.
Why?
Capicola. I don't like Capicola that much.
Do you pronounce Capicola gabagool?
No.
Isn't that the one that's like bologna? That's
No,
the
that's
gross one.
Mortadella.
Oh, yeah.
Mortadella's below.
Mortadella?
You ever see that meat where they put the macaroni and cheese in it?
Ugh.
Mac
What?
and cheese loaf?
No.
You've never seen these loaves?
No.
They're real gross. Bring it up.
What's the meat? Is it
Bring it up,
ham?
Jenny.
It's a weird meat.
I don't think you're right.
Bring it up.
Macaroni and cheese loaf, please. I worked in a deli for years, and people would order this once in a while, and you're like, what is your problem?
So it like exists there for like 17 years until someone takes one slice off of
I
it.
can't imagine it actually has real macaroni and cheese in it. That doesn't seem like it would
Yeah.
last.
Nasty.
And
Mac
like
cheese
ham?
loaf. It's ham-ish.
Ham adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
ham
find it, Dom?
adjacent.
Does it exist in life?
What did you do
It
at the
does
deli?
exist. I just need 1 minute to pull
Okay.
it up.
Yeah.
What'd you do
Sorry,
at the
he's
deli?
I was a
Prepared
deli
for this.
worker. It was
You-
my first
Stop
job.
getting so
made
technical.
You made the sandwiches?
You'd make sandwiches sometimes. I'd make myself the nicest roast beef.
Were you a good
I like a
good
nice
slicer
roast
of
beef.
meat?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
And I saw some really cool stuff. Once, a lady had a bottle of Joy dishwashing liquid, and it fell out of her cart. And nobody picked it up, and someone went over it with another cart, and then the liquid just went all over the floor. And then some other lady was walking, and she had a high heel slip in it and fell and cracked her back.
Oh, Jesus
And I go,
Christ.
oh my! And there was just a line from the heel in the soap. And I go, are you okay? She's like, no. And people sue grocery stores like crazy.
But
Like,
you didn't.
I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah.
There's a fly in here.
I see
Yeah,
him.
I know. It came
Figs
in
brought
with
it in.
figs.
Figs brought it in.
Yeah, from the
I
Bronx.
brought the fly with me. Look, it's literally climbing the.
Yeah.
I also see that looks like it's coming off the wall. I always see the mistakes. I have OCD that I see every issue when we come in here. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. I wish I could turn it off.
Ralph and I have a show called SDR that's on this network. Have you seen it?
I've seen it a couple times.
You work
yes.
on it. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
but
I've always
it's-
been. I'm a big fan.
It's sex, drugs, and rock and roll. He's been doing it for 10 years.
10 years.
And I jumped in after saying no a year ago. I pussed out, to quote Ralph,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I was afraid
Yeah,
of all these porno ladies are here, and they're like, "Oh,
You make it sound so classy. Porno
Yeah,
ladies.
porno lady. And now I like it. The porno ladies are really nice. It's a nice part of my week. to
That's fun.
use
Your first
porno ladies.
episode with the porno lady, you got naked with her.
I took my
naked
top
sounds
off.
weird.
But
Trying to make them.
I
you
would
know,
have. I walked her to the end of the street, and I'm like, "So what do we do now? Fuck." And she's like, "No, I want to go to a restaurant." And I'm like, "In fucking a restaurant?" So I told her where to go eat, and that
That's
was
nice.
nice. I learned from Ralph, you don't want to be that guy who's trying to fuck all the porn stars.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's,
We already have that guy.
Well, here's what I do, and Shannon knows this, is I don't try immediately on the show.
because that would be illegal.
That would be bad. Yeah. But I try another day. Like if they ever reach out again or they text and say, hey, it was great to be on the show, I take that as an opportunity that maybe there's an interest there, even though there never really is.
I follow them after just to see if they'll DM me, but they don't.
You know what would happen a lot, by the way, is that they would follow Jay and not follow me because Jay had
More
300,000 followers and I have 15,000 followers. So they would say, oh, he's the important one. And they would follow him.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Sorry about that.
All right, guys. Okay, so we do have our segments together, and I'm excited to hear your guys's.
Close enough. I like
Use
it.
guys's.
My favorite
stories.
guys is when I go to a deli and pretend to be someone I'm not. That's a ruse, isn't it?
That's a ruse.
What's a guise?
No.
I think a guise would be like a disguise. I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same etymology.
Is
the
it
word
water
guise.
that splashes up out of the
Geyser?
earth?
Yeah,
That's it's GY. That's geyser.
Geyser.
Did you say geyser?
Huh? Segments.
Is it French? So, Aaron, last time you were on was 5 years ago.
Wow.
It was a pandemic episode, Zoom episode.
Yeah.
And during that episode, I discovered that you also love Amos Lee.
Yeah.
Nobody else in the world, anytime, Ralph knows this, anytime any guest ever asks me who's your favorite artist, I'm like, you're not going to know, and they never know. And with you, and then when you said, I love him too, and I was like, I don't believe you, and you started singing the song, and I was like, holy shit.
Over the bridge into the city where I live, and I saw my own landlord.
Well, I didn't realize
That
how
was-
much Figs didn't know Amos Lee.
Windows are grown now.
That's very close.
Yeah.
It's very close, because I've played it for him so many times.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
Also, we have the similar taste in TV shows, both like garbage reality television, Jersey Shore.
I've really been missing Love After
Love After
Lockup.
Lockup.
When it's off, it screws up my whole Friday.
Wow.
What
My
about
Friday is I go home, I get a Wawa sandwich and some Cool Ranch Doritos, and I sit and I watch it. No matter how late I get home, I stay up, I watch it in the front room.
we have 90 Day Fiance right now?
Can't
No,
do it.
Love
How am I
Island.
gonna
Love
start
Island.
that? That's
I know.
Are you into Love Island at all?
no.
We had a couple of Love After Lockup people on SDR.
No.
Well, yeah.
a long time ago.
A long time ago, but I tried, and then Shannon told me it happened to be the worst season.
Yeah.
Because when I knew they were coming out, I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch. and I fucking hated it.
Can we get some of them?
We
It
can
usually
tell
comes
Paul.
around, yeah.
Yeah.
It usually comes around those options for sure.
Wow.
Now I know that you're a garbage television person like Shannon, because I'm not. I mean, I watch garbage television, but not garbage reality.
Why?
Just never got into it. We watch Naked and Afraid. Did you watch it?
No,
oh, no,
not
Thursday. Right,
Thursday.
I'm not saying anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Naked and Afraid is pretty great. We're trying to get 2 of the people from Naked and Afraid on.
Will they be naked or afraid?
I don't
Both.
know.
I'm scared of podcasts.
They called it out on Rick and Morty this week, and they say that you're supposed to watch Naked and Afraid naked, and that was like a clip from Rick and Morty this week.
It's dumb.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was brilliant. I said they called out the show.
Okay, so Aaron, so for the listeners, if you don't know, usually the first segment is we talk about weird date experiences and weird sex experiences. So Aaron, you've told in the past times you've been on the show, using Lava Life to date, $50 blowjob. I'm just gonna say it like that. No, $50 blowjob.
Paid or received?
Paid
Okay.
me $50. I mean, I've paid.
Is it man section?
No, it was a woman.
And the Jamaican girl with the N-word request.
Right.
So those are stories you've told in the past. Do you have another bad date or weird sex story?
Sure. It's Deli adjacent.
Oh wow, we got a theme going.
I worked with this girl. She worked behind. I was like a prep, like a wannabe gangster preppy guy. All the gangs in Toronto were preppy guys. There was this gang called the Untouchables. Everybody wanted to be like them. They'd wear paisley ties, backwards ball caps, and they'd do these things called swarms, where they'd all swarm on one guy and beat the shit out of him. And they'd also crash stores, so that like 20 of them would run into a store, just shoplift like crazy, run different directions. So we started doing that. It was like middle-class gang life. It's different than where you live in the Bronx, where they're like, you can't go to work yet, SA, and they keep you in your house, and then you're late all the time.
Train is late.
Yeah. So Judy was a mod. Do you know what mods are? They used to listen to the Smiths, all that kind of, and they
That we would call a goth, or different than a goth?
gothish.
Okay.
Gothish, but mod. She'd wear Doc Marten boots, dress in black, black lipstick, very close to goth. And I'd never had sex, and Judy and I kept flirting, and we worked together. And at one time she was like, my pussy's so hot. And I kind of touched it in the deli
That's what
cooler.
Shannon said this morning when I called her.
Yeah, we went back to get...
It's hot in here.
we sold out a mac and cheese loaf, so we had to go get more. And we went out, and then we smoked cigarettes, and we went across to the basketball court after our shift. We'd always finish at 10 after we restocked. And then we're sitting there on the basketball court, and we started making out. She smelled heavily like makeup and mortadella. And then we go have sex, and I was like, I can't believe this is going to happen. And I didn't have a condom, and I slid my, what do you call it? Wang.
Unsheathed wang?
Inside of her, and it felt so good. I don't know if you've ever done this, Ralph.
Never.
It's warm. And so I maybe did, like, I didn't know what to do.
Is this your first time having sex?
First time. So I moved my hips a
The
little.
girl that smells
and
like
then,
cold cuts?
and I didn't know to pull out.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I was 15. I mean, they teach you in school.
And she's also 15.
She was 9.
For the sake of the story.
She was an immigrant worker that they just hired. I think she was a bit older than me. She might have been 16.
Okay.
So I was abused.
Older lady.
Yeah, older woman. And I came
my
in there,
standards these days,
and then I just took my dick back and I kind of just put it away. And I was like, we probably shouldn't do this. We work together.
No, class act.
Yeah, that was my bad sex story.
I thought that
I
there
mean,
was,
good for me.
I thought because you told the story of the preps.
She would get pregnant.
Prep? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
That at some point, like a swarm of guys in Izod jackets came and beat the shit out of you was going to be the end of that story.
We were safe that night.
Okay.
Yeah, hot pussy. I thought maybe something with STD would pop up, or
And then after I had to work with her more.
okay.
So
But at
just
least then
like-
you knew for sure she didn't get pregnant.
Yeah.
So that's something. Like you had
Yeah.
evidence
Isn't that
of it.
weird? You would think she would get pregnant.
Why? Because
Well-
you're that powerful of a man?
I mean,
Fertile teenagers.
15. Yeah. You'd think as a teenager.
You weren't shooting puppy water at that time. 15. You think you had strong
you
semen?
have a problem. You don't have good semen.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
My wife only took one time.
Good for you.
Really?
man.
Yeah. She says
But you
two.
were a grown man at 15 years old. You think
Yeah.
you had
But now I can't
What do you
at all.
What do you think? Do you think like it has to build up over years of your life?
15-year-old. I thought 15-year-old. You really like can't really have a kid because your sperm is like
What?
clear.
Look at your
15 year olds
neighborhood.
having babies. What are you saying?
I'm gonna wipe my eyes.
Yeah.
Look around.
I thought I was going to have a baby.
So you need 5 years of ejaculate buildup, and then you can get kids.
She might have been on the pill.
You're wrong.
You never know these mod sluts.
Yeah.
Now we know about
Did
that.
anyone else at the deli know that you two had sex?
Warren Hu Fung,
Oh, Asian guy.
half black, half Asian. Great dude. Warren knew.
You told or
It's
she
like-
told?
He's like, you acted weird around Judy. Oh, why you do that? He
would go in and out.
He'd go back one. Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, we hooked up a bit. He's like, oh, man, don't tell nobody that.
Don't tell nobody now.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
Yeah.
Before we go to your story, Ralph, Dom, I'm sorry. I know you're doing a lot there, but if you could just put on a 2-shot, can I just have a tissue, please? I didn't grab one before. My nose was running.
Yeah, and what happened with the mac and cheese loaf?
Yeah, I never saw that either.
Yeah, I need
he
a
is,
coffee.
He is
Yeah.
by himself today. He doesn't have a replacement for Harrington, so
Oh.
and he's not the normal producer, so he's doing a lot. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry.
Dom.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
also, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dom.
And he's a
Dom,
great singer too, right?
employee of the month, I think. Second
Yeah,
time.
he's a great singer.
If I'm not mistaken.
What
And
do you
he's a
get?
great singer.
A pin or a Rolex?
You get some cashola.
Really?
Oh, you get a little cash.
Look
That's
at
nice.
yeah.
I bet he's on time.
He's on time.
He is on time.
Yeah. He's a someone who cares about gas station.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He respects other people.
Yeah.
You know that kind of.
Can I get a fucking coffee, Don? You cocksucker.
He can't. He's doing too much.
Jeez.
Okay, so Ralph, you've been on the show too many times and told too many stories for me to recap them.
Okay.
But since last time you were on the show was right after we went to Hawaii,
Yes.
so it's been a couple years. So I know you have another date story since
Well,
then.
this one, I don't know if I've ever told the story. It's the first one that came to mind. I hope I didn't tell it.
Okay.
About my traveling with my brother. I know I told it on SDR.
Yeah, and I know I would have heard it anyway, so you
It's hard
tell
to
it.
say. So, my brother and I were twins, as you know. If you don't know, I have a twin
Oh,
brother.
Aaron met him for the first time.
Yeah, you
the other
met him.
day.
He came in. Yeah,
Last
so
week.
We don't look anything alike, but he lives in Miami. I live in New York, and for years we would take a trip together, like once a year. We'd go somewhere. We'd pick a couple of different cities and go see somewhere in Europe together. And I just started dating a girl. We were maybe we knew each other a month. And same thing with Joey, some girl in Miami. We had never met each other's girlfriends, and we decided, it'd be fun. On one leg of the trip, the first stop, we'll fly together, they'll fly together, we'll meet in Croatia. That was the plan, right?
Ooh.
And we spent 3 or 4 days there, and then they go back, and my brother and I were going to go spend the rest of the time. The second we landed, we all meet at the hotel. My girl was Russian, shocking, and
Weird.
my brother's girl was Brazilian. Stereotypical of both. Cold, stoic Russian, very hot-tempered Brazilian
Weird.
girl.
Also 15.
Also 15. Also stunk of mortadella.
Fake booty on the Brazilian?
No, but sexy. Both of them pretty girls. They didn't know each other that well. We didn't know each other that well either. Quick trip, whatever. For the-
Classic Sutton brothers.
Classic Sutton Brothers douchebag move. My brother right now, by the way, is here in New York with a girl he only knows through Instagram. And he decided to spend a week with her. We're crazy. Anyway, we get together. Immediately they hate each other. It's like instantly you could tell they just didn't like each other. Arguing on our way to the restaurant, arguing the two of them. My brother and I trying to keep peace. We're sitting outside looking out at the water. The food comes. My girl says something stupid. I don't remember what. His girl
Do we have to wait in bread line for this?
His girl slams the table and says, "I can't fucking eat here. I can't eat with this girl." Picks up her food and goes all the way back into the restaurant. And my brother follows her into the restaurant. And I say to my girl, "Why are you being such a fucking bitch? Just shut up. We're here for 3 days together. Suck it up. Whatever." My brother comes back and says, "She says if you apologize, she'll accept it and we move on." And I said, "Just go fucking apologize." So she goes. I see her go, and then I say to my brother, the sentence was supposed to be, "How are we going to get through this week?" But all I said was, "How are we going to get?" And I hear a loud crash, and we look inside. The table is flipped, and they're beating the shit out of each other in the restaurant, right? Really, the Brazilian girl's beating the shit out of my girl, right? We go running in. We have to pull them apart. They're throwing plates at each other, kicking things over. And then we separate them. The owner of the restaurant comes over and says, "You did 1,000 euros worth of damage to this restaurant." And what are we going to say? We're in a foreign country. So my brother and I just fucking split it, put it on our fucking credit cards, and didn't see each other for the next 3 days.
Hookers are cheaper.
Yeah, and then
to-
by the way, neither one of us after that trip ever saw those girls again because it was insane. But
Yeah.
But then you both are also stuck with those
stuck
girls
with those girls.
still.
Yeah, we're stuck with those girls. And then also, which was funny, we barely saw each other. Like the last day, they had to go back to get their respective flights, and we put them in a car together, but didn't tell them they were going to be in a car together until the last day. So then they both went in their car. I never spoke to my girl again after that, so I don't know what happened. They could have beat each other up the whole time, but that was one of the worst moments for me. Because also you're in a foreign land, and you just got to do whatever they fucking say as far as the restaurant goes.
What a nightmare.
Did you have sex with her at all?
I did, yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
with both of them and my brother.
Oh wow. Whoopee.
Classic Sutton brothers.
Where was she rushing to? She was Russian.
I get it. Yeah, it's not even trying to rush. She was Eastern European of some sort.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but it was pretty hard. I go on a lot of dates. Me and Shannon are the opposites of each other, right? I probably go on 3 dates a week on average, 2 or 3 dates a week.
I've been on that many my entire life.
Yeah, and we're pretty opposites. I always have something dumb has just happened at any given moment for me, for sure. I'm a psychopath. I have no feelings.
Sweet.
It's true. It's great. And also you can go to dinner and like spend time with someone that you have zero connection with.
Yeah, I'm very good at that.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm held hostage if I don't like really like the person.
What about the food? You just focus on the food.
That's what I focus on.
Not enough.
I look at it as a great excuse to try different restaurants or go do different things. I just got back, which you know this. There's this girl that I've known for 13 years. She's now actually 42. Ugh.
Sarah Huckabee?
Oh, I'm going to vomit. She's 42. But we've gone on a trip a year for the last 13 years. And that's the only time we speak to each other.
Nice.
And it's always a great trip. We always have fun. We joke about the fact that we're both dating other people. We don't fucking care. Yeah. And she's a sweetheart. I know her for 13 years.
It's a storyline from Cheers. I know I say this every time you bring it up, but it is a storyline from Cheers. Sam does this. Mm-hmm. Sam goes on a trip with a girl every year on Valentine's Day. And then Diane got in the way, and it was a whole thing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yep.
Were you ever married, Ralph?
No, but I had a 7-year relationship where we lived together. And then I had 2, 3 or 4 year relationships. But I've been single for 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the youngest you've taken?
Well, youngest is weird because you got to go by how old was I. I think the better question
I thought I was
is...
going to say by the legality of the state.
You got to go by...
In Croatia,
Because, when I was 15, I was dating a 14-year-old. So
We're not releasing the list. Ralph's name is on it.
By the way, on that, I know not to talk politics, but it's just weird because something must have changed. They've known about the list for 6 years.
Yeah.
Something happened in the last 2
We're really
weeks.
going to talk about this, Ralph? This is what
just
we're going to
weird.
do? We're going to talk about
That's
it?
pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, I have no problem with that. I think the biggest age difference is what you probably mean.
Yeah.
Right?
60.
So probably 30 years?
Okay, cool.
So 25 and 55?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest age difference.
It's not great.
I think 25 is anything after 25 and anything below
25 and
it gets
55 is
crazy.
probably the biggest.
Not for me. 50 and up.
How old is your wife?
Kidding. 45.
Okay, so 45 and up.
She's out.
Barely touch her. 50 and up.
I have friends that are only attracted to older women.
I love it.
Yeah.
So hot.
What is older? What do you mean by older?
Like 40 and up. People that are only interested in women 40 and older.
I don't like that you call that older women.
It's older if
I
you're...
think that's just like the right around age.
So what? For me, older would be 70.
I would go to 70.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I've seen some hot 70-year-olds that I fake flirt with from the stage. I would.
I don't know.
Yep.
Well, what would be your max age? It just matters what they look like.
Yeah, it matters. I've seen hot 70-year-olds.
You think their boxes still operate?
I mean, not working,
No.
but you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all dried out inside.
Okay.
Yeah, now
think-
I'm into it.
Do you think Christine would give you a hall pass if it were a
Of course. Gives me hall
70-year-old?
passes all the
If it was
time.
over 70, she'd probably be thrilled for you to do that. Wow.
Yeah, of course she would. She don't care.
Really?
Go fuck that lady.
You just grabbed that woman's hot pussy without asking her?
She was a girl. She wasn't a woman.
Oh,
She was a
okay.
child.
That's been in my head the whole time. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're going to move over to our next segment now, which is Bad Things. Our next segment is called Bad,
Bad
Things.
You should leave that in as the intro.
Pussy's hot. Hey, girl. Hey, fam.
It's okay.
Hey, fam. My pussy's hot, fam. Don't be a Gerbert.
Ugh.
Grab my pussy, eh?
Here we go.
What's a
Bad
Gerber?
Things.
It's Canadian slang.
Stop talking. Bad Things. Oh, we're not doing it at all?
That's right.
That's what the sorry was? We're not doing it.
Bad things with you.
This is Bad Things, where our show talk about fight stories, physical altercations. If you've been in more than one, then the most recent story that you recent story that you can remember. So Aaron, previous times in the show, you talked about high school bully and a billy club, starting a bar fight but not participating, and then throwing Gino in an altercation on air.
Throwing Gino?
Gino Bisconti.
I know,
yeah.
but throwing him?
Yeah,
Just
threw
up
him on the
against
floor.
the
Oh, I thought you like threw him into a crowd or something. That would have been cooler.
No, it's threw him up against the wall. I was gonna toss him down the stairs, and then I decided not to, and I could have.
Do you? Can I ask? I'm sorry to ask, but do you still speak to Gino? You guys?
I don't talk to him
You
anymore.
don't talk to him
I
anymore.
did for a while.
All right.
Yeah, I don't talk to him anymore.
Do you have another fight story?
Yeah,
Let's hear
I
it.
got this neighbor across the street. Right, this fucking asshole.
Yeah.
This guy, little bit of an anti-Semite. I think.
Oh.
I mean, to me, everybody is. If they look at my tattoo.
You live next to Mike Racine?
No. I haven't seen her seen for a while. We
I
always
do
get
think,
along
by
fine.
the way, that there's a much more anti-Semitism because you don't know. Like you can be against. You know when someone's black, it's pretty obvious. But Jewish, you don't know. So I think that there's more secret anti-Semitism because they keep it to themselves because they don't know who they're talking.
Yeah,
to.
but secret black racism's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So
Everybody at this table.
what happened?
Not me.
So I put a fence up to keep my dogs in. Put a fence up. So it's a pain in the ass to open the gate and drive the cars into the driveway. So we started parking on the road. And he comes over and he goes, "When are you going to move the cars off the road?" I go, "I don't know. I might put a pool in the driveway."
Nice.
Which I was really thinking about doing. And then he texts me and he goes, "Just so you know, my son-in-law works for the police department. It's illegal to park your cars there overnight." I go, "Congrats on the job. I heard it's great benefits." And I don't say anything back.
Wait, you
And-
can't park your car in the street?
On my street between 2 and 6, you're not supposed
This is a current neighbor right now?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
So then all the kids are outside. My kid, the neighbor's kids down the street, not this neighbor. Christine's there. And then I see the guy and he comes out of the house and I walk up to him and I just get in his face and I go, "You gonna fucking call the cops on me if I don't fucking move my cars? Where do you want me to put my fucking cars so that they're out of your fucking way?" And he's like, "Hey, take it easy. We don't have to go to that level." I go, "I live on that fucking level. Try me."
Yeah.
And Christine walks over. She's like, "Aaron, take it easy. He's 75. I go, And then I go, "I'll fucking make a mess of you."
Yeah.
And then
Did you wait a minute? Did Christine say he's 75?
Yeah.
You're intimidating a 75-year-old
Oh,
man.
wait,
Yeah.
yeah, wait. Yeah, actually.
Okay, just so
Okay,
I want to make sure we get the right.
He's taller than me.
got his
you
fucking
trying to sleep
face.
with his wife? Maybe she's 72. and-
No,
Okay.
but I was fucking. I was gonna make a mess of this
It,
guy.
it seems a lot less.
He says a lot of Jew comments to me too, and it really
what?
pushed it. It really fucking
Is he
pushed.
like
it.
an elderly 70?
Yeah,
Wait, but what's. Okay, so he's
wait.
like manageable.
what do you mean?
Like, he says these things, these comments, and you're just like,
a
so he's
little
starting to
man.
build up.
No, he asked about my Badass Jews podcast, but he goes, "Are you doing that dumbass Jew thing again?"
How does he know?
And that's all because he follows me.
What?
He doesn't like my content. So then, after I fucking threaten him, I figure we're done, we're good.
He gets out of his wheelchair.
And then a couple days later, the cops have never come since I lived there. Bang! I got a warning on my car. My other neighbor's got a ticket. And he goes, "Did you get a ticket?" I go, "Yeah, it's a warning." He goes, "Well, we got a $45 ticket." I go, "This fucking cocksucker called the fucking cops on us." And he goes, "Oh, that guy's a fucking asshole. Everybody hates this guy. We got a guy down the street, Italian guy, real nice." He goes, "He came over to my house. I said, I got 30 friends in prison, 8 of them doing life, and I'll be the fucking next. Get the fuck off my property." Everybody hates this guy. And you go, "You can't punch out a 75-year-old? You're wrong. You can. They're easier."
I have an ex-boyfriend that went to jail for several years for assaulting an older man.
Really?
Yep, he did, because he was like the super in the apartment that we lived in, and was just like being like very annoying, always like knocking on the door early, whatever. And he just like saw red one day, and then went downstairs, came back up, and he's just like, I see black in his eyes, he's sweating, didn't tell me what happened. And then I found out a little later that he had there was an assault that happened, and then we broke up shortly after, and then he went to jail for a couple of years because of the assault on
So
this
it's probably
older
good I
Russian
didn't
man.
do
it.
Yeah, don't do it.
I felt like I would go to jail if I did it, but I
You
was
would.
also.
And
I
his
was ready to
brother-in-law,
go.
what his son or whatever, as a cop.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to jail.
Yeah, but I have a PBA card.
Oh, that'll get you out for sure. Oh, no, go do it. Call him up right now. Have him come over here.
Okay.
So now what happens though? You just have to like live in misery.
So then yesterday he comes over and he goes, "Hey, I talked to so-and-so. He said, you think I called the cops?" I'm like, he goes, "It wasn't me. I wouldn't do that." And I'm like, he goes, "You know who I think it was? Them." And he pointed at some other neighbors and tried to throw them under the bus.
Oh.
But it was clearly him, right?
You know who I think
You
did
don't
it?
say, I'm going to call the cops and then not call the cops.
Yeah.
You know who really did it? The Jews.
Yeah.
What's this guy's ethnicity? Just white? Just
yeah,
like plain
old
white?
school Jersey white.
And this
And
was
he follows you? You follows your content?
Yeah.
It's weird.
That doesn't make
And also,
sense.
by the way, it's one of the main reasons. One of the things I never understood the allure for like all the comics I know and here. They all want to own houses in Jersey, and I just hate the idea of fucking hating your neighbors, having to see them every time. It just sounds like
that
fucking.
can happen literally anywhere you
No,
live.
I never see my neighbors. I don't ever deal with them ever. But if you're like adjacent to
Because
each
you're
other,
always eating out prostitutes.
I never see my neighbors.
Really?
Ever, yeah, ever. But I think in New York City is more anonymous. When you just have 6 neighbors in your fucking cul-de-sac or whatever the fuck it is, you're going to see them all the time and have to deal with OSHA and housing regulations and all this shit that you wouldn't have to deal with.
Who's
in the
OSHA?
city.
The
Isn't
Asian?
OSHA?
Isn't
It's
that like
OSHA.
construction
Is that a
workers?
casino?
I think that's construction working
No, maybe it's
stuff.
not OSHA. What's the housing one?
The HOA.
HOA. Sorry. Yeah, OSHA is for businesses.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that was it. I almost fought him.
What did how did he
Did you do any of these? Like a little bit of this?
No, I got right in his face. I said,
And this is how long after that did you get the ticket or the warning?
3 days.
Yeah, but it's probably him. But since he came up to you and he seemed like he was trying to make amends, like, can you move on in a friendly way from
Yeah,
here?
I'll move on.
Have you left your car on the street since?
Yeah, last night.
do you have a mezuzah outside your house?
Do you do this when you walk into a?
And I also have a sign saying genocide is called for.
Some balance.
Yeah.
That's
right.
crazy.
Ralph,
Well, we know I'm a pussy, right?
Yes.
That's very well established. I've never been in a fight in my life, so my fighting stories are fighting. Adjacent. Never really. I've never punched anyone. I've never been hit, so I don't really have great stories. The only story I don't think I've told this on the show because I think the stories I told were about the times I almost like got in a fight at a bar or something like that, right? But this is about 20 years ago. My brother was dating a girl. And we lived together at the time, and we had a car together, and he felt that his girlfriend was cheating on him. So I don't even know how. He knew the neighborhood that he thought the guy lived in, and he just started biking around that neighborhood in the Upper East Side, and he saw our car in the street. So he called me, and he goes, I think she's here. I'm going to wait here. I think she's on a date with the guy. Can you come and wait just in case I'm right and things get a little crazy? So he called another friend of mine too. So me and the other guy, we're sitting across the street, and my brother's just standing like behind the car, waiting for them. We didn't want to look like a group because she may have seen us and whatever. And we see them walking. Me and the guy across the street. My brother's there with the front of the car, and we see her walking up the street, hand in hand with this guy when she's living with us. We had a 2-bedroom. They live together, and my brother just comes out, and I can't really hear what they're saying because it's across the street. But what I do see is the guy who was holding like a bag drop his bag and get into my brother's face like that they were going to fight. And I am a very passive wimp. We know this, right? I lost my shit and I went running across the street like a lunatic. And back then I was in decent shape. And when you see I had long hair too at the time. So you see a 6'6" lunatic coming across. The guy almost shit himself and completely stepped away and got submissive and apologized to my brother. And then that was the end of it. But that was the closest I got into a fight, I think.
What happened with him in the
The
relationship?
weirdest part was then the guy left, and then the 3 of us had to go back to the apartment for her to get her stuff and stuff. Or they were I think they tried to work it out. They did sit together a little bit. But
gangbang.
the 3 of us sat in the car together driving home, and we're sitting in silence. And my brother just says that in the silence. Well, this is great. And I just started laughing my ass off for like 5 minutes. I couldn't stop laughing.
How could she get in the?
She got in the car. It was all fucking
Crazy.
weird. It's weird. Yeah. And then she got her stuff. Then I do think she ended up staying. They tried to work it out. I don't remember. But they're not together anymore.
How nervous were you when you were running towards
I
him?
didn't. I was blindly ready to defend my brother.
Good.
That's all. I didn't think about anything else.
It's like the Tate brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who those are.
Andrew Tate.
And his
And
brother,
Oh.
Andrew Tate
Malacca
is-
Tate.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the brother's name?
Malacca.
Malacca.
Is it Andrew and Malacca?
Andrew.
That's not right.
I don't know the brother's name.
Malacca. He's the one with the hair. Andrew has no hair.
Yeah.
I don't believe that to be right.
Google it. Donald,
Because why
Google
would
it.
your name be Andrew and then the other one, unless Andrew
Malacca,
changed his name?
because he's more.
Second one
yeah,
was an accident.
Yeah. He's-
Different father.
He's more like.
So I'm a
Are they
push.
making this all up? I don't know who the brother is.
You don't know who Andrew Tate is?
I know
the
Andrew
brother.
Tate
I know. I
is.
thought he went to jail with his brother, didn't he? Or
Malaka
not?
Tate.
Malaka.
I don't know. I still don't believe it.
I mean, sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time
It
I'm
is
right.
what it is. That's the
You
name of this
think-
podcast.
Malaka?
It
Brother's
what
name
it
is Tristan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I knew it. I knew they were riffing off each other.
It didn't make sense. Andrew and Malaka.
I'm going to call you Andrew, and I'm going to call you Malaka.
Only if Andrew changed his name. His name was like Malaka.
Lechem.
Okay, we're gonna move over to our final segment now, which is scary things.
Scary thing. Oh. It is what it is.
Something serious?
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Isn't that crazy? It's not that bad.
Oh.
I was trying to make it seem like,
But you're drawing attention to it
yeah. But I wanted his eyes to stay on the focal point.
instead of the thing that you were pointing out.
All right, fucking Shannon, let's go. What's the next
Wow.
thing?
Wow. What's the next thing? You were just pointing it out for 35 seconds.
The one thing people aren't supposed to look at. He's like, "What's that thing in the corner? Don't look at it." Okay, so Aaron, in previous times you've been on the show, you talked about several weird mushroom experiences and thinking that you were Native American, whole thing there. And then
There are a lot of Native American Jews.
Malaka Berg.
Probably
Mal-
not.
Malaka.
Malaka Berg.
Malaka Rosenberg. And I'll be the Haya Haya Haba Nagila.
A scary thing. Okay, here's what happened. You'll like this because
Okay.
it's ghost adjacent.
adjacent.
My wife is dumb.
That seems
She's
great.
very smart, but she sometimes does dumb things. So we're at the old place in Forest Hills, and I go to do spots, and she calls me, and she's like, someone's in the house. And I go, no one's in the house. I lock the door. She goes, someone's in the house. I hear them walking up the stairs. I go, where are you? She goes, in the basement. We didn't have guns back then. I think maybe we had an axe. And I go, what do you want to do? I go, no one's in the house, honey. She goes, Piper's upstairs. What if a gypsy's here to take her?
Wow.
I go,
She
gypsies
jumped to
haven't done this
gypsy.
in years. There's no gypsies in our neighborhood. She goes, I'm going to call 911. I'll call you back. She calls 911. Cops come in. She's like, oh, thank you so much. Someone's in the house.
Are you on the phone with her while the cops show up?
No.
Okay.
She had to hang up. They pull their guns. They walk up the stairs. Piper's sleeping in her crib. Check the whole house. No one's in the house. Oh, thank God. I go, it's the neighbors walking up the stairs. They always make a noise. She goes, this was not that. And then one night, me and her are arguing. We're sleeping, same apartment. And I hear, like a thump, slide, thump, slide, thump, slide, thump, slide, thump. It's us. Piper's 8 months old. And I go, do you hear that? She goes, go to fucking bed. It's nothing. And I go, no, I hear it. And then I go to bed. Christine wakes up at 5 a.m. Piper's not in her crib. She goes, Piper's not in her crib. I go, I fucking told you I fucking heard something. She goes downstairs. Piper had somehow crawled out of her crib at 8 months old, slammed down, went down the stairs,
Wow.
and hid behind the TV stand.
What?
And she's there the whole night.
And didn't cry or anything. That's wild.
With the wires and all this stuff behind
Yeah.
the TV?
Isn't
Did
that
it-
insane?
Did it affect the reception of the television?
TV still works.
So the sound that you guys always hear, call the cops, big deal. This new sound, Aaron, you're being annoying, go to sleep.
When you couldn't, how long did it take to find your child from when you realized that?
It took her like 5 minutes.
And what were you doing?
I think I was sleeping. She woke up and then she goes. Then she came back and brought her into bed. Scary.
Oh, that's
Having
wild.
a kid's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me just when I was a kid, the alarm in our house in Brooklyn went off. My mother used to run a comedy club, and the alarm went off. She got a notification, right? And they called the house, and there was no answer. So they started freaking out because we were probably 12, my brother and I, right? And so they called the police. My mom took off. We left they all came in, and they break down the door. They get into our room, and the alarms are blaring. The cops are in the room, and my brother and I are just sleeping. We slept through all of it. Never heard the phone, never heard the alarm. The cops are standing there, and we're just sleeping. And we didn't even know. Nothing was told to us until the next day.
Wow.
I haven't had sleep. Shannon sleeps like that. Really like hard sleeper.
Oh yeah,
I do
love
not.
sleeping.
What a good girl to be able to crawl down without
Crazy.
falling down the steps.
Absolutely crazy.
It's pretty wild. At least
Fearless.
she knows how to hide in case something bad happens.
fearless.
How old is she?
She's almost 8. She's gonna be 8.
So just to go back, this had nothing to do with a ghost. It was nothing.
Well, maybe she was following a ghost. Maybe she
Yeah.
thought she saw something.
So wasn't it in that apartment though that you did have the ghost sighting? I mean, it was a long time ago. You can
My
tell
wife
that.
talked about it, right?
Yeah, no, I think she told that story. She talked about the story that she called the cops and thought
Yeah.
that she heard footsteps, and then you told the one of the hearing the voice.
What was the voice?
That Piper would see something and say "big baby,"
Oh yeah.
like point to something and be like "big baby," and then you
Poster of you.
that joke was made on the episode.
Oh, it was fuck.
and then how you were going to sleep and then heard like "dada."
Oh yeah.
You don't remember this?
I do vaguely.
Doesn't seem like you
It
do.
doesn't seem like you do. But yeah, that you heard, and then you thought that it was Piper calling you, and you went up and you looked, and she was sleeping.
Yeah.
That it wasn't her. And then and you said it was something about like near the radiator in the house. You don't remember any of this. This is all
Wow.
white
I
for
thought
me
I had a
now.
bad memory.
It's
you have
really
this-
vague.
And the baby was just going, Makale. Whatever his name? Makale.
Makale. Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Makale.
Malaka.
Malaka.
Yeah, Makale.
And so it was like by the radiator in whatever room you heard it. And then we were talking about how you said that Gino said that ghosts go places where like heat comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the whole thing that you heard the voice and then weren't sure because you thought it was Piper and it wasn't Piper.
I feel like all of us are hearing this story for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I vaguely remember this. My memory's pretty bad now.
Well, I guess it
Who are
didn't
you?
stick with you.
Jonathan.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
But yeah, I guess it didn't stick with you like
No.
as something scary or
Yeah.
anything. But I feel like you're open to the idea that these things exist.
Sure.
You are.
Yeah. We should ask that at the end of SDR all
That's
the
a good
time.
idea.
People.
Did your lady scream? Was she like, she's on that
She
TV?
screams all the time, too.
Does your wife
block
believe
it
in
out.
ghosts?
Yep.
Okay. Do you think more people believe or don't believe in ghosts?
Believe.
Believe it. I don't think they'll admit it though,
Okay.
which I feel like we kind of like reveal as we ask people through these
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
But okay, what's yours?
So,
Ralph?
remember the story that I told them the first time I did the show was when my grandfather passed away. Overnight, we were in Florida. My brother and I in a hotel room, and the light in the hotel room turned on right around the time that he ended up dying. And we turned it off, and then it turned on again. Right? I feel, of course, I'm very pragmatic that maybe it was just that light happens all the time. I wouldn't fucking know. It was only in that hotel room one night, but it does sound pretty wild when you tell people that, right? But now in my apartment, in my bedroom, I have a light because, again, we've well established I'm a creepy douchebag, right? So when I come home, I can say, Alexa, I'm home, and it dims the lights and puts on a playlist. So when I bring a girl home, I have music playing, the light set up right. The light in my
You're
creepy.
gross.
Baby, baby, it's a wild world.
It's disgusting.
He sang that song on the show.
So
Sang that song on the show.
Really?
Yes, he did.
one of the lights that turns on automatically is like a dimmer light, like a low red light in my bedroom.
Condom
You are
alert,
gross.
condom alert, condom alert, condom alert.
Now,
Just like one condom comes out from his dresser.
Here you go, Ralph.
when she sits on the couch, she gets strapped in like Quagmire.
Alexa has one notification. You are low on condoms. You've been fucking a lot, Ralph.
It's really disgusting. I'm well aware.
Oh,
Do you
boy.
look at the girl when you go, I'm home?
They
to see
usually
her
go, that's
reaction?
wild because they don't know that the light went in my bedroom. They
Okay.
just see that the music went on, all right, and that the light in my
Oh,
the lights in my
baby, let your light shine down.
also usually the lights in my apartment are off. So when I say I'm home, they just think it turned on the lights. You get it? Okay, fine. Makes-
Do you have different ones for different type
no,
of
no,
ladies you
no,
bring
just
home?
I'm home. It's just a trigger. I'm
Alexa, I'm home with a Russian porno lady.
I'm home. Playlist
Ra,
6.
ra, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine.
So the light in the bedroom is a red light. That light now in the past, like 6 months, most recently 2 weeks ago, when I found out someone died in my life, it was a friend of mine's wife, friend of mine's father. Before that was another friend of mine's aunt. Both times in the past year, that light turned on by itself when I was in bed. It just turned on, and I woke up to it because it lights up the room. I'm like, oh, Alexa, turn the light off. But so the one that just happened, I was at a funeral a week and a half ago, and that morning, that night I went to bed, that morning it turned on by itself.
But you could also be sleeping and talking in your sleep, going, Alexa, I'm home.
Yeah, exactly. But exactly.
Do you think it's just like a hooker that you killed coming back? to
Yeah, it's very
haunt you?
possible. One of the girls that's still trapped in the closet, she's trying to signal SOS signals to get out. But yeah, so that it is weird that that's happened because I noted when it went on this past Sunday, Monday morning. Well, not this past one before. It was right after the funeral. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird that that happened again. That's something, right?
And maybe it's like because it's not gonna be that like one of those people is like reaching out to you
No,
because you're
but
just
it
like
is-
ancillarily
yeah,
attached to them.
right.
But maybe it's your dad or something comforting you because you're dealing with this.
Or it could just be that because I'm around death, that it brings me closer to that, and then other people are able to communicate because I'm around the death.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know.
Christine had a medium experience this past weekend. We were at a
Yes.
party, and we have a friend named Kat, and she just went up to Christine. She's like, started saying this stuff, and Christine was like, how do you know this? And just started reciting all this stuff about her grandfather.
And it was like
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I'm dying to have like one of these psychics that like people swear by on the show because we've only had terrible psychics on the show so far. Oh, that one on SDR.
Forget it. We had one recently that was awful. It was not a psychic. It was an astrologist.
Astrologer.
She was awful. But that's not the one thing about it. There was one where she clearly did research on us to make it look like she knew what she was talking about. But what she didn't do research on is which one of us was Ralph and which one of us was Jay.
Oh, my
So she was
God.
saying to me things that were very accurate for Jay.
You like to wear fingerless gloves. No, I don't. Jorts. The word jorts is coming into my mind.
She was like, oh, like something about like you have to resolve things with your ex-wife and stuff like that to Ralph.
And just like vague enough to make it like she was getting it. But
And they were like, yep. And they were just like egging her on the whole time. Oh my God.
I was like, wow. And then when she got about 80% of it in, then I was like, I think that you should have looked at what Jay looked like and what I looked like.
Did you called her
I
out
did
on
say
it?
that, yeah.
Oh my! And how did she react?
She just nothing happened, right?
No, nothing happened. It was terrible. Other than the astrologist, is that what you call it? The astrologist, they just like cut her out 20 minutes into the episode because she was so bad.
She was wearing a bra on her head too.
She was wearing a bra on her head. And then you know like that, like like a masquerade thing where it's like, this mask with a stick?
Yeah.
That was her reading glasses. They were like in that mask with a
But-
stick.
How much did she charge to get on the fucking show?
She was booked through the booker, but the best part was I've never seen this before. She was crazy, right? We got her an Uber and sent her home. I got a warning from Uber the next day for my racially insensitive language
What?
because I don't know what she said, but she said something enough to justify the Uber driver reporting what was said. And I just said, well, it wasn't me. I got an Uber for some reason. Well, it doesn't indicate because I never do that. I always just say it. And so I have a racial strike against me.
That happened with me when
my
I
God.
was on tour with Lewis, and I'd take him in my car.
Oh, no.
I think Lyft suspended me. Lewis is like, just shut up and fucking drive. And the guy's like, I am very frightened right now. You cannot speaking to me this way.
Malaka, shut up! Shut up, Dougie.
Yeah, it's fucked up. So and also it dropped my ratings. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
So now I always send a text message ahead of time and say I'm sending a car for someone else, just so you know.
good.
Yeah. So that hopefully won't happen again.
But she was also like, she was saying that she thinks they were discriminating against her because they thought she was trans.
Mm-hmm.
She's not, but she's just like a crazy looking older lady. Maybe right up your alley, Aaron.
Yeah.
older lady. And
She probably, I think she was only,
phone, look.
but she was only about 60, so she's 10 years too young for you.
Divorced moms now. My whole Instagram feed, I just go watch them. They're the best. They're like stronger than ever, and it's like, no, you're not. You're really floundering, honey.
there was this one other story I have to bring up before we end because so many people have sent this to me. So there was a paranormal investigator that died yesterday, I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
And he was on, so the Annabelle doll. I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Annabelle. It's like a haunted
I know
doll.
of it, but I've not seen it. Yeah.
And so the real doll behind the movie Annabelle stays at Ed and Lorraine Warren's like museum, and they're like the people behind like The Conjuring, Amityville Horror, whatever, the couple that's behind all of that. So they had this like haunted like museum of like all these like haunted artifacts and stuff. And when they both died, this the New England Paranormal
Patriots.
Research, whatever. Yes.
Yes.
So this like group took over all the items, and this one guy, Dan Rivera, was like in charge of Annabelle. And so he would take her in a glass case on like tours, and people would like go to see her and do like lock-ins and stuff. Which if I would have known about it, I would have been there. It seems like a fun thing. Yeah,
Like get
lock-in.
locked in a
Wait, can
room
I
with
ask
you?
you a stupid question? Is
Yeah.
this doll just the doll from the movie,
No.
or is there an actual story behind
This
it?
is supposedly this is like what because all of those like the Conjuring movies and stuff are based on
Okay, something.
stories that were told that at least things that Ed and Lorraine Warren like went to help out the family when they made claims like
Okay,
this.
okay.
So Annabelle is supposedly haunted from like the 70s, and like they've had her for a long time. So he was traveling with her. He was in Gettysburg, oddly enough, which is like one of the most haunted places there is.
Address?
Yes.
What address?
No, he was wearing a dress.
Oh.
And he just mysteriously died. I believe he was 52.
Wow.
Just like decent health. He's not like, anything crazy when you look at him. And he just died on the haunted tour.
And he had the doll with him?
Had the doll with
Oh,
him.
that's cool. I like that.
Dude.
I do like that.
It's crazy.
You better get rid of your sex doll.
Yeah, your real doll.
Yeah.
You ever fuck with one of those real
No,
No.
I've never.
No.
Never.
Not the wait.
No.
You ever-
It's not okay.
We were, by the way, we were also when we were at Skankfest Vegas, the Real Doll Company reached out and offered us a tour
Yeah.
of the doll factory. We didn't go because the timing wasn't right, but I have no interest in. We did have someone. Remember, we had the torso, which seemed so much worse.
Disgusting.
It was just the
Yeah,
fuck
that I
section.
would
Someone
do,
fucked it.
Just
Yeah,
a
someone
torso.
fucked it. Yeah, I forgot who, but someone fucked it.
I'm pretty sure I remember who. I don't want to say.
Nice.
But yeah, someone did fuck it, and then they threw it away.
I would not.
There was one right here in the neighborhood at Tompkins Square Park. There was a fuck doll torso just sitting on one of the benches, and that was fucking
That's
wild.
expensive. They're just going to
Yeah.
like discard it.
It was just sitting on the bench. It was wild.
You think it feels good?
Yeah, it's gotta feel good, right?
Sure, it feels
I think
decent.
it's a one.
Remember in the old days, they just had like a
Blow it.
That's
That's
what I was
blow
gonna
up.
ask you
Yeah.
guys. Have you guys ever fucked with that?
I've never fucked with anything like that ever.
Like the edges are sharp.
No.
on
It
those
seems.
things.
Never a flashlight. Hand, my own
Flashlight
hand.
once, yeah.
My own hand.
Never.
Never your own hand?
Yeah, lots
cool.
of times.
Nice.
My own hand.
What about you? The way you say it, it seems like you have a lot of flesh doll
I
experience.
only used a flashlight once. I found it in Compound Media. It was a mini flashlight. I was way too big for
mini.
it. But it was like
Broke
it was like
Beat that flashlight up.
It was a to-go one. So it was like
Oh.
it was like this one like pocket to-go flashlight.
What's to go
And
mean? Why is a regular
It
one
was
not
like
to go?
because it was like a flashlight. You could tell it's a flashlight, right? It looks like it looks like that thermos, right?
I thought you were gonna say your mouth.
It looks like that.
It looked like it looked like a tiny like a little cup, right? Whatever. Anyways, you take the top off. I used it one time, and then I got depressed and I
Oh,
threw
I would
it away.
imagine. By the way, if you go to an old SDR episode, Ian Fidance
Yeah.
has sex with the Kendra Sutherland fleshlight,
Okay.
and it's Kendra holding it for him. Remember that?
I
That's
vaguely.
incredible.
I was thinking about the auto blow.
Yeah, that's
I was
pretty-
thinking about the auto blow.
That was another one.
episode.
That was hilarious. We thought that we could. It was an automatic blowjob machine, and we wondered if you could tell the difference if you couldn't see, right? How good it was, but it made fucking
So
crazy
loud.
noises. Yeah, I wonder.
Ralph, you are filling me up too much. Ralph, please empty. Ralph is home. Ralph is home. Ralph is home.
Play cool in the gang. Play on cool on the gang.
I say that I remember. I.
Are you a fan of the cooler gang? No, I want to go back home, please. Bring
pretty
me
good.
back to
You're
Carlos.
getting me excited.
I want to fight the Brazilian lady in the restaurant again. You will pay.
We were supposed to do Cocker McGrath in the restaurant, right?
So no auto blows either. Like they never came through as a sponsor or anything.
No.
Would you?
You ever have a lady
No, I'm not
jerk you
gonna
with your
put my
feet?
dick in that.
You ever a foot job?
I tried with my wife the other day. She did this. She just tapped my balls with her toes.
Nice.
And she goes, "What's so hairy?" And I go, "My palms. My name is Hairy Palms." And then we
Sexy.
started laughing. We laughed during sex.
That's fun.
It's just really, it's a fun time. Good time.
That's beautiful.
That is nice.
We need a lot of oil. Oil
Well,
her ass up.
especially if you're fucking 75-year-olds, you definitely.
I
need a lot
haven't
of-
yet. We're talking bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my girl were gonna have sex last night, and then I had this horrible stomach ache, and I was like, "Babe, I gotta go to the bathroom." I went to the bathroom,
Sexy.
and I blew up the bathroom. So then I used the bidet, nice. I freshen up. I go back in the room, and she's snoring asleep.
Already.
So I masturbated next to her on my phone, and I went to sleep. But she didn't know. She was knocked out cold, and I was on
This is
Reddit.
too much, dude.
Yeah.
Do you put headphones in, or
Should
do
we
you
go
watch
to
it
your
on
Kratom
mute?
sponsor now? Should we just?
Do you watch it on mute, or do you put in headphones?
I have one AirPod in, and I take the light and I peek to make sure she's looking that way, and then I go and I just fucking rub
Good
one
for
out
you.
real quick. Yeah, I flipped my boner up and I just massaged
Married life,
it.
guys. You guys are missing out.
Yeah, good. So much
Funny how
fun.
though we're such 180s of married life, either side of us.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
I'm like literally nothing, and you're all the things.
Yeah,
You never masturbate next to your wife when she's sleeping?
I did that once next to his wife, which is weird.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, Ralph, what are you doing here? It's like, we're going
I'll
to talk
make
about
you-
the guests.
I'll make it up to you. You can co-host the show now. You could be my co-host, bro.
We couldn't go back into the bathroom because it was smelly and disgusting.
My bathroom.
Yeah.
No, I do the spray
Pooper,
poop.
poopery.
I do poopery.
I have one
before.
that's called Just a Drop, same thing. But what I do on travels, because I go with girls and I don't want to worry about destroying a bathroom,
Yeah.
I always take a 2-bedroom. It's like a suite because there's 2 bathrooms.
Oh, man, my boy over
So
here
that
just
I
made
don't-
of money.
It's
He's
not
like,
a lot of money, especially if you go to small, like in
Argue.
Algarve, it was very cheap. I
I don't want to hear her shit, so I buy the floor.
I would rather go destroy a bathroom and not have to worry.
Outside while Diddy's beating the shit out of a girl.
I just don't. I used
If
to
only
go.
Cassie was able to open the doors, but you bought every fucking door. Oh, sorry, I had to tell you, I just don't want to hear me shit.
I used to go to the lobby to shit. You know, because I didn't want to shit in the bath.
I like hotel lobby shit.
Yeah, but I used to do like we get up in the morning and just run down to the lobby to shit, and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore.
I'm going to get coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so this is September.
I'm home.
If it's a black girl, you can be like, I'm in the crib, and then like fucking
Yeah.
in between the sheets
It's no
starts
black
playing.
girls that Ralph is traveling with.
Why not?
You say it like you're dipping your toes deep in that water.
I just know. I just know. All right, guys. Oh,
I've had sex with I think 3 different black women. If you must
Nice.
know. Yeah, so you better watch.
100% black women.
100%. One was Beyonce
He
black.
kept it
one
100.
Was, one was Grace Jones black, and one was somewhere in between.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I like a black girl with a box cut. Grace Jones. Remember that?
Yeah, so I said one was, but she didn't look like she didn't have that hairdo,
Like,
like that
High- top
angular
fade?
Yeah.
high fade. Yeah.
Grace
He's
Jones.
too young. He doesn't know who Grace Jones is.
is she wearing shoulder pads?
She had
Is
hair like
going
Sydney
around-
Gant.
Oe, oe,
Sydney
oe.
Gant hair.
She had
Yeah.
she had
Yeah.
the Gant.
Yeah, that was, I think she
Crazy.
popularized that style. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, guys. We're gonna do a quick round of plugs and get out of here. Figs,
Okay.
what would you like to plug?
At Comic Mike Figs, you guys already know. Follow the Instagram page. The new thing is Instagram page, so you can get all your updates, new shows, new guests, whatever, all that stuff. At Comic Mike Figs everywhere, and yeah.
Wow.
Aaron, what would you like to plug?
I'm always on time wherever I go.
I was gonna say I like to bring up punctuality.
Of course, the host of the SDR Show with Ralph Sutton. You can get it on Gas Digital and use my new promo code, which I will have at the end of today to sign up for it. Check it out.
That
We
makes
should do a
sense.
promo
Yeah,
code.
I should do that.
Yeah,
That makes
Berg.
sense. Berg is easy enough
Berg.
to remember.
Use promo code Berg. Sign up for the SDR Show. Get all your exclusive SDR content. You're going to see boobs. You're going to see pussies. You're
Tits.
going to see feet. You're going to see toes. You're going to see hands. You're going to see sucking, fucking. Some of the best bands doing unreleased hit singles on there. We got Soundgarden. We got the Chili Peppers. We got Dean DeLeo. We got people you never even heard of that you need to hear of. Also, check out my podcast, Modern Day Man, with Eastside Dave, absolutely hilarious. We've got another show called Badass Jews. All my live dates, go to aaronberg.com. Come check me out on the road, and I will be training at a gym near you.
Just curious, when you mentioned punctuality, was that just with people that you like respect or and excited about, or like people that you like see regularly?
Anybody, I'm on time all the time.
Oh, I was just.
He's been very
just
punctual.
curious.
Yeah, you've been very
I
punctual.
don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Just as easy to be 5 minutes early as it is to be 5
I
minutes.
could not agree more.
Interesting.
When I was about,
Interesting.
by the way, Figs, I want you to hear the story. It's very important.
sorry.
When I was 13 years old, maybe 14, I went to
I
visit.
had a bar mitzvah.
I had a bar mitzvah.
I was at the La Quinta Inn. It's a small place, so we just
I rented
bought
the whole.
every
I
floor.
rented the whole floor.
I was shitting everywhere.
I showed up
My
to
date
my
had no
dad's office. I would have been 16, I guess, if I went up by myself. And I was all proud because I showed up at 1 o'clock for a 1 o'clock lunch with my dad. I was like, "Look, Dad, I'm on time. It's 1 o'clock." Because we were always late because we were, teenagers who didn't care about other people. You get that, right?
Yeah.
And I said to my dad, "Look, it's 1 o'clock. We're here." And he goes, "If we were supposed to eat lunch at 1 o'clock, and you show up at 1, you are late because we're not going to eat at 1 o'clock." And it really bothered me that he was so right. I am never late. I have not. If I'm late I call 20 minutes ahead of time, say I'm going to be late.
Shannon was late once, but luckily there was a clinic nearby.
That's true. Yeah, it's because I didn't wear a condom.
Abortion, we stand by
You're out.
it.
You're
Corinne
out.
Fisher for mayor.
You're out of condoms. No more condoms.
Follow me ever at I am Ralph Sutton. Obviously, the SDR Show with Aaron Berg, who said unreleased hit songs. If they're unreleased, how could they be hit songs?
Because we come up with them as new intros.
Okay, fine.
He told me you're going to have Frank Stallone on the show. Is that true?
That's
Frank
true.
Sinatra.
And Frank, we're bringing him back. It's just going to.
Boy, I would like Frank Stallone. Can we get him?
I'm sure we could get him. I don't think he's doing much these days.
Okay.
How old is he? He's got to be 100.
Nice. 30.
Is he? My other podcast is called Good Sugar. The Good Sugar store is on 3rd and 69th Street. Look for the giant yellow sign. My brother went today to show me that he was eating at Good Sugar, all vegan, no single-use plastics. But really just the SDR Show. The code is SDR, but you really don't use that code on this show. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I prefer you didn't. You can follow me on Instagram at Shannon Lee 6982. Wherever you watch the show, you can also watch it live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, except today. Different time today. But 4 p.m. Eastern, gasdigital.com. Use promo code TTI. You'll get a discount on your subscription, access to every single episode of this show we've ever done. So you can hear all the stories that Ralph has told before, Aaron's told before, and you get access to our exclusive Power Hour episodes where we get very drunk with various comedians. Something crazy happens every episode. Vomiting, violence, craziness every episode.
There was violence?
Yeah. My bell was broken. I was assaulted. Figs
assaulted.
was assaulted. Yeah, there's a lot of assaults. And that's only available to subscribers, so check that out. And if you have stories to submit for bad dates, bad things, or scary things, send it into thethingispodcast@gmail.com. And if you listen on iTunes, YouTube, wherever else you listen, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. Every little bit of interaction helps the show to grow. And take part in our YouTube live premiere. This week it's going to be on Friday because we recorded a day late. But we post about it. And then the dinner table live chat, me, Figs, Harrington, Jorge, usually hang out in the live chat and watch along with you guys. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Ralph, for coming back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back next week. Bye, guys.